Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So yesterday we're discussing regarding the aspects of proof in terms of different aspects. We said is SOS. So yesterday we discussed the strength. How strong is the evidence? In terms of it, what were the keywords we done yesterday? In terms of strength, we said what? It can be, what are the two words? Qat'i and dhanni. Qat'i means definite, sure, 100%. And dhanni is indefinite, has a possibility of something slightly less. And that dhan doesn't mean dhan means like, oh, you just reject it, or it don't make sense. It just means that, well, it's not as 100%, and it can be from 99 all the way to like 0 or 1%. And then we can, according to that, you have different levels. So we had two words, dhanni, and we had qat'i. So let's write that down again to keep in our minds. What was the keywords again? Repeat after me the two keywords. What were they? Qat'i and dhanni. And each of these come into which category? Thubut and dalala. Thubut means the way it's been proven, and dalala is what? Intended. The intended meaning. Yes, so each of these can be qat'i, or it can be dhanni, depending. It can go in all ways. Understood? Yeah? Okay. And now today we're going to discuss orientation, and the next lesson will be the source. So when we say regarding the orientation, what do we mean? It can either be lafzi. The dalil can be what? Lafzi. What does lafzi mean? That this proof is word based. So for example, and the other opposite, for example, the Quran. Like, how do we derive from the Quran? Like, it's not a concept, it's a word. For example, say alhamd. For example, the Quran says aqimis salah. So aqimis salat li dhikri. The Quran says kutiba alaykumus siyam. Kutiba alaykumus siyam. You know, this is word based. This word aqimis salah, this word kutiba alaykumus siyam. These are lafzi dalil. Correct? The Prophet ﷺ said a hadith. He said, in a hadith, the Prophet ﷺ, what did he say? He said, for example, innamal a'malu bin niyat. So now this is a word in the Prophet ﷺ. Innamal a'malu bin niyat. So now this word, what does this word do? This is a wording we derive from the word of the Prophet ﷺ. The companion said something. So some evidences are word based. So for this, what do we need to know? What we've been studying all these years. What we've been studying? The Arabic language. What's the meaning of, well, obviously basics, fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul, jumla, ismiya, fa'liya. But then, for example, we also learn some more technical stuff in balagha, when it's haqiqa, when it's majaz, when it's qasr, when it's istisna for haqiqi, qasr idafi, qasr haqiqi, qasr idafi, all of these things here and there, base and bobs. And you follow me? So this is now what? So for this, we need the Arabic language. And the other types of dalil are ma'nawi dalil. It's not based on, obviously we are human beings, we converse via words. But the primary objective is not the words. For example, if you said, for example, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hajj an-nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ever said to you, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hajj an-nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I said hajj an-nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hajj an-nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, the Prophet never said this. Somebody is depicting the Prophet's words. If I said, for example, the Sahaba, ajma as-Sahaba, ala kadha. The Sahaba radiyallahu anhum, they done consensus upon X, Y, and Z. Ala kadha wa kadha. Yes, or so masla. So now we're gaining the knowledge via words, isn't it? Because we transfer information via words. But the primary source here is not, they didn't use a particular wording like Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Kutiba alaykum as-siyam. It's just translating information. So it's not, obviously, even the matter will have words involved. We don't use sign language. But the primary way this is transmitted, even qiyas, like qiyas. Like we use words to express our qiyas, but qiyas is not based on words, qiyas is based on concepts and ideas. You get what I'm saying here? So we can have qiyas, lafzi, and for qiyas, lafzi, we need to know the language. We need to know the meanings of fa, wow, thumma, hatta, ila, of innama, illa. We need to know when it's khas, when it's am. What is khas and am means later on. When it's nas, when it's isharat and nas, dalal and nas, all of these kind of small terms in a text. And in these, we gain this information because it's transmitted via text, but the text is not the objective. The text is basically just a way of transmitting the information. And when it's dalil lafzi, Then we have to study the language, all the all the intricacies of the language. Does that make sense? Are you following? Have you understood what I've said? So if you have a look here, we have dalil, and in terms of thubut, what can we have? In terms of thubut, the dalil can be what? What two types can it be? It can be dalilun qat'i, or it can be what? Dhanni. In terms of dalala, what can it be? What can it be in terms of dalala? It can also be qat'i and dhanni. Qat'i means what? What does qat'i mean? 100% sure, definite, no doubt. And dhanni is then the one opposite to that. Okay? Ji. And then we have dalil. We have dalil lafzi and dalil ma'nawi. If dalil lafzi is a word-oriented dalil. What is it? Word-oriented. And ma'nawi is concept-oriented. It's based on concept. It's based on an idea. Concept, idea. Are you following me? And then we also have now dalil. Does everybody understand? This is a mistake. This slide shouldn't be here. We'll do the next one, inshallah. Everyone following me? Any questions regarding this? Okay. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.